going to tell Tucker Carlson, here's what you're going to say tonight. But if Tucker Carlson deviates from what Rupert Murdoch wants, Fox News will terminate him. Case in point. And so really it's a difference without a distinction. Maybe they're not directing it from the top down and writing the script for every shit poster on Twitter who's part of the network, but every shit poster who's part of the network knows that if they cross over into certain territory and it's going to get them in trouble, then they're not going to do it. Or, they don't receive the money if they're identified as having the wrong opinion or something. That's really the point. And that's why it matters who they are. That's the whole question from the very beginning. Why does it matter if someone's getting money from Thiel or 1 or 2 degrees of separation? It's for the reason I just said, which is that, if there's money flowing to them, which is coming from these sources, which is coming from, Thiel runs Palantir with Alex Karp. And all you have to do is look up who Alex Karp is and what he said to understand that what you're saying is the reality. You have said the actual truth. When you say people don't want to offend Jews in Israel because the investor is Jewish, Alex Karp, Google him and what he has said about the far right in Europe, about his fear of being defenestrated by Christian nationalists. Case in point. So with that, I guess we've exhausted that topic. If I heard Adrian said he wants to get more into culture, which I'm fine with if we want to talk about. You said you're a liberal. We could talk about that or whatever else. But that just to wrap up a bow on what I've been saying the whole time, it's like I do disagree with that network, and the network is closed. It is closed. They do not want to hear from Catholic, critics of Israel. And you know that because I'm not the only one that's banished from it. Anyone who's associated with me is banished from it. Anyone who has my views is banished from it. So that's that.
I just don't think it's the anti-Semitism. I'm not going to name names, but there are anti-Semites in that network too. It's not like you're the only one to be.
There are not.
Okay. Adrian, do you want to move on to the...
Yeah, I do want to move on to the culture. But so, Charlotte, how open are you with your identity? Race-wise, belief-wise, how open are you?
It's I'm doxxed. People have looked me up. I think it's irrelevant to my general online presence, but I'm a Kashmiri pundit. I'm Indian, so it's often a subject of attack.
Yeah, I can imagine, especially with what's been happening over the last couple months. Of course, I'm pretty sure you were aware of the whole H-1B situation. It was a great time to start it, by the way. This whole argument, around Christmas time, where everybody who normally works very hard goes to